you're going to face some criticism, but it's doing that anyway and not really caring what other people are going to think.
And I just realized, bro, looking at your eyes are blue.
Bro, you're going to make me blush again. People say your why is probably like, the Paralympics. Your why is like to be the best. It's not. My why is to, like, you're getting heckled or you're getting looked at weirdly, taking photos, and you're like, they're doing that because I'm different, not because I'm an athlete or anything.
You come to an age in your life, you realize, oh, my parents are humans too.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know everything.
It's the first time living.
Yeah, exactly. And they are just like us. They're just figuring it out as
taking it till they make it too.
Exactly. And
my next goal is to compete at Oceania Champs and to get a line in the sand of all the process that I've done, all the practice that I've done for the past year.
Yeah.
And just prove to myself that I can do it. I think for myself, what I want to see myself in 10 years is still being fit, still being healthy, in a job that still inspires me to get up every morning, but also in a job that I'm making a difference or I'm influencing people to be better. Brighter than your teeth, bro.
I love that. Welcome to Talk with the Courageous Heart. I'm glad you are here today. Let's take a moment to breathe, settle in, and begin today's conversation. Kia ora whanau, welcome to a brand new episode of Talk with the Courageous Heart. As I promised you last time, I have another courageous heart today. And before I get this person in, I just want to do an introduction. How do I know this person? I can say this person is my brother from another mother. We used to work together and we've known each other for 6 years now. And he was there for me when a lot of things happened to me. And yeah, we've seen our worst and our highest, I believe. And he go through his own challenges as well. And that's why I chose, okay, I want to interview this person and I want to hear how courage meant to him and how he got through challenges that he had to go through. And he's still going through. So, without further ado, I would like to invite my friend, Josh Chisholm.
See you, bro.
Take a seat, bro.
Thank you for having me.
You always get the pink chair, bro. You always get the pink chair.
I love pink.
I know you do. That's why I gave you pink chair, bro. All right. How are you, bro?
I'm good, bro. It's so good to see you.
It's great to see your handsome face, bro.
Man, you're going to make me red.
I miss you, bro. I miss you for the last time I saw you exactly 1 year ago. And I still remember we were having a beer and you took a photo of me, I took a photo of you. I still remember that.
It was an autumn day. It was
autumn
chilly.
It was autumn in Arrowtown.
Yeah.
Oh, even Queenstown we met.
Yeah.
And since then we haven't. I mean, we have talked here, like message here and there, but like we haven't met in person.
Had one video call maybe.
Oh yes, probably yeah. Yes, that's right. And what else? Since then, you got a new role.
Mm-hmm.
And how's life been for you?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Like you said, I started a new role. I'm, working at the university, first real full-time job.
Amazing.
And balancing that with, my sport and all that sort of stuff has been, pretty challenging.
All right. That's what I love to hear. Anyway, so I know you of course, but but before I go there, I just wanna say to the people who's watching this episode, how my podcast works is I ask my guests few questions. It's all about courage and how courage played a role through different seasons in their lives. So Josh, What is the secret to being so handsome, bro?
A lot of sleep.
it
A lot of sleep.
was a rhetorical question. Anyway, bro, I know you, but some people might know you, some people might not know you. If I ask you, who are you? How would you describe yourself?
Well, my name is Josh.
Mm.
I am an aspiring para-athlete. I've represented New Zealand twice now, and I also work in residential life at university. Apart from that, I'm just a guy with dwarfism.
Amazing. You embrace that, and I love it. And, bro, we'll dive into first question if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
You know, this podcast is about, like, we talk about courage.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to know, in your words, what does courage mean to you? And can you take me to a place where you had to be courageous?
That's a really good question.
I always ask good questions, bro.
I think for me, courage is doing what you need to do, what you want to do, what you know have to do. But you know there's going to be challenges to it. You know that there's going to be people that often don't agree with what you're going to do, or you know you might not have people that are going to believe in you enough, or you know you're going to face some criticism, but it's doing that anyway and not really caring what other people are going to think.
Thank you. And can you take me to a place where you had to be courageous?
There's so many. No, just kidding.
I know there's
Just
so
kidding.
many. I know.
I think for me recently, a big one is stepping out into the professional life. You know, for someone like me, you know, there's so many people in the world that are working professional jobs that have disabilities, but for myself, it's been a challenge. It's been one that I've had to step into a role where I'm talking to so many people every day and guiding them. And, you know, sometimes I don't even know the answer.
That's right.
But, you know, you've got to stay calm, you've got to stay consistent, and you've just got to make sure that they don't think that you don't know what's going on. Cause
Wow. I feel like you figure it out as you go. Yeah. And I just realized, bro, looking at your eyes are blue.
Bro, you're going to make me blush again. Yeah, they are blue. It's these lights, they're making them blue.
Yeah, bro, I'm just suddenly really attractive now.
Whoa, I didn't know that this was this type of podcast.
It's not. But,
Oh, okay.
But it's you, bro. You know, it's you.
Thanks.
Anyway, you know, you talked about sports. Growing up, getting into sports. Was there ever a moment where you felt different, or things felt harder, and you had to decide whether to keep going or not?
Yeah. When I was younger, I didn't really participate in much sport. Like I remember in primary school wanting to play rugby and soccer and you know all those boy manly sports and you know wanting to be a jock, but then realizing you know you get into the football field and everyone's like you know 5 times bigger, you know, and not really feeling like I was actually contributing to the game. Like they would let me play, but it was more like you know, we feel bad for him, so we'll let him play. And like I remember playing one of the rugby games for school, and you know, everyone was going easy on me, like, oh, we've missed you, like, oh, we're not gonna tackle you, you know. And then this one guy came out of nowhere, and he was like, I don't care, and just shoulder charged me, bro.
Good.
Yeah.
Bro,
so, but
did you survive? Like, did you got injured or something?
Oh yeah, you know I got injured, but I didn't get like a sustained injury. But you know it was quite funny being like, oh yeah, I'm just expecting to get through and score a try, but no, this guy just comes in. But you know, I think that moment really just turned me off sport. I was like, you know, what's the point?
Yeah.
And then I kind of got into like that mindset where I was just going to, you know, play video games, and I tried to stay as healthy as I could. And it wasn't until I was 19 that I really got into para sport, like sport specifically adapted for people with disability.
Yeah. And that get me to my next question. You know, you're currently training towards Paralympic. When is that again?
So the next Paralympic Games is in 2028 in Los Angeles.
And So you are working towards that, right?
Yeah, that's
Currently?
always the goal.
Yeah.
You know, there are comps before that. There's world champs.
Mm.
I'm heading over to Oceania
Yeah.
champs next month.
But that is the ultimate goal.
Ultimate goal is
And
to go to the
has there
final.
been a moment in that journey where where things felt really tough, but you still choose to show up and keep going
Every week,
every
every
week?
day,
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
I think to do sport, to do something that is so routine, and some weeks you don't feel like doing anything.
Mm.
You're not PBing, you're not feeling good. The throws aren't just coming, or the runs aren't just coming.
Yeah.
So you kind of get disheartened quite a lot, and you're like, "What's my why?" Like, I've got to remind myself.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right.
in the morning when you wake up, you're like, "I don't want to go to the gym." You go to the gym. Look at you. You go to the gym.
What I trying to imply, bro?
You're just a swole guy. He's gonna keep
Are
that
you,
in as
are
well.
you telling I got bigger, I got fatter, or
No, bro. I just see your arms stretching through that shirt, bro.
so you simply saying that I got fatter?
No, bro, you just got. He's not gonna keep that in, but he'll keep the other part in.
Anyway, I totally agree though. Like
Yeah.
I think why is very important because I've been working with a life coach for last 4 years, and like when I started, he always asks, "What is your why?"
Yeah.
And that is really important because when you think about it, why we start something, it gives us that motivation. Okay, we need to
100%.
go, we need to do that. Um, and can I ask, what is your why?
That's a great question. Like, people say your why is probably like, the Paralympics.
Mm.
Your why is like to be the best. It's not. My why is to
To be the most handsome guy?
my why is to stay fit, stay
Mm.
healthy. I don't want to be, 50 or 60
Yeah.
and feeling really like, I'm not in control of my body.
Yeah.
Like, for me, who has a physical disability, I don't know what's going to happen in the
Mm.
future. So
Mm.
I'm trying to like make sure that my foundations now are set for my, my building in the future, my structure in the future.
And are you happy the way it going now?
Yeah, like I'm the fittest I've ever been.
Nice.
I'm somewhat the strongest I've ever been.
Let me just say, bro, I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, bro.
Give me a kiss after.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you a smooch.
All right. Anyway, people see the achievements. People see what we achieve.
Hmm.
But have there been a moment where things felt tough internally and you still had to keep going?
Yeah.
I guess like what I mean is that people always post on social media like our achievements, but no one knows what we go through internally.
Yeah.
What are the darkest moments that we go through, and what is that? Was there been a moment for you, but you are in a darkest place, probably, and you struggling internally, but you still choose to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, like not every day is going to be great. There are some times, and I'm talking about this in like, the previous, 1 or 2 years. Like, me well before for that, and those dark moments are over. But there are still some moments that creep in where, you feel like you go to a sport event,
Yeah.
everyone's staring at you, not because you're a shot putter or
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
a para athlete,
Mm.
but because you're disabled.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you get that in your mind, out of your mind,
Mm.
when you're trying to do your best in the circle? Like you're getting heckled or you're getting looked at weirdly, taking photos, and you're like, they're doing that because I'm different, not because I'm an athlete or anything. So it's like, how do you change that perception into the circle, into the track?
Yeah.
And for me, it's been, I need to prove them wrong.
Mm.
So they're filming me right now or looking at me right now because I'm different. But I want them to see me because I'm good or because I'm,
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
strong.
And I like to be honest though, like and as I mentioned, I known you for about 5 years.
Too long, bro.
Too long, bro. Too long. That's right. But I never like in my mind, like I'm being honest, I never saw you as a guy with a disability. Like you are a pretty normal guy,
Pretty normal.
pretty normal. Everything's normal about you. I
Mm.
think, yeah, I think I'm weird. Between us, I'm the one who's weird. You are a pretty normal guy, and I like you've always there. You like, and I, yeah, I just never seen you as a guy with a disability, and I just want to ask you a really different question because
Mhm.
this might like be could be important. You know, I know your family, and you are the only one who has a dwarfism in your family,
Yeah.
and that must be really hard for you, like as a person, and like, also for your parents as well.
Mhm.
Like, could you explain to me how you and your parents dealt with it? Like,
Yeah.
what you had to, how you like balanced it out, how you came to a point. Okay, I need to accept this.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't the easiest 16-year-old for my parents because, you're going through puberty, you're getting all these different feelings, trying to be accepted, trying to find a girlfriend,
Now you got few girlfriends now.
Stop. For me and my parents, they've tried really damn hard to treat me as an average person. Like, and I really appreciate that they never really gave me shortcuts. They always pushed me to be, the best that I could be.
Yes.
What I had an issue with was there was that barrier between us because they weren't in my shoes. They had no idea what I was going through. And, there was that wall between us.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, even though I was feeling these specific things and they were like, everyone goes through them, I'm still like, no. Like, my situation,
Yeah.
different.
Even like I agree because there are things that I go through, and but my parents trying to say, "Oh, you can do this, you can do this," but you are not in my shoes. Like
No.
I feel like even like including parents and other people can give you advice, but you are the only one who knows that how it really feels.
100%. And I think that's everything, right? Like, in my job, I'm always, suggesting things, but I'm never, like, saying that this is fact, that this is going to work. Because
Yeah.
everyone's different. Like,
Yeah.
the only thing that my parents could do, and I think they felt pretty helpless for a while, was just give me that love and support. Like, that it's okay to feel bad, that it's okay to feel these things. And I think that was, the best thing that they could do was just be there. And, like, you do have to sort it out for yourself at some point.
And I think like that's a really good too, because I feel like you come to a point, you come to age in your life, you realize, oh, my parents are humans too.
Yeah.
Like they don't know everything.
It's the first time living.
Yeah, exactly, and they are just like us. They're just figuring it out as
Faking it till they make it.
Exactly, and I think I just realized, and I think it really hit me when I hit. Right now, it's hitting me because my dad is not a guy who talks a lot. Like I think all the men like that. Like we don't talk our feelings. We just hide it, and I just don't. I don't talk my feelings to anybody. I just keep it in myself, and like I have massive respect for my dad, and he doesn't have anybody. My family, like he doesn't have siblings or anybody. So, and I just read this and saying that just stop blaming parents. And I'm not saying you blaming parents. I'm just saying generally. Like just try to realize they are human too. They're trying to figure their life out too. And
100%.
yeah. And how is it going now? Like now you are adult, and I'm guessing now your parents has a pretty good understanding. And now how they're being very helpful and supportive.
I mean, like, I am an adult now, so that relationship has changed, where we have these articulate, discussions about a lot of things. But we obviously still have that respect because they are my parents. But I am at a stage where I'm comfortable in myself, where I will not talk back to them, but
Yeah.
like, just question some stuff.
Yeah. And
be
you
like,
can look after yourself. And
yeah,
yeah.
and we have that mutual understanding is that, well, family, I'll drop anything for
Yeah,
them.
of course. Family is family.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, they give you the respect that you need, and they
Yeah.
leave you alone because you can look after yourself.
Until I need mum to do my washing.
Yeah, and cooking.
Bro, I'm not you, bro.
Come on, bro. Don't embarrass me in front of the camera, bro. Anyway,
Yeah.
now, the next question is that we'll look at the future. We'll looking ahead. What is something you need to take a risk on to get to the next level, even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it's required courage, being courageous.
That's deep.
Of course, it's deep, bro. It's me.
I
asked the
think,
question.
I know, bro. I know. I think the next step, being courageous in the decisions that I'm making towards my goals, there's that whole, like, that fear that if I, stay inconsistent or stay unmotivated, like there
Yeah.
are times that I feel like that, and there are times that I need to be courageous and let myself feel like that, or give myself a bit of break in between things, because I feel like now, 25 is pretty peak for activeness for sporting anyway.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's like there's all this stress about trying to peak or trying to, that this is meant to be the moment that you're meant to be your best. So I think being courageous in the fact that I need to trust my body,
Yeah.
and trust that the processes are in place to make sure that I will just continue to go up,
Yeah.
rather than plateau. Or
And let me ask you a small question. Like we have our own dreams.
Yeah.
And I know you have dreams too. But dreams without goals is disappointment. What's your next goal?
My next goal is to compete at Oceania Champs and to get a line in the sand of all the process that I've done, all the practice that I've done for the past year,
Yeah.
and just prove to myself that I can do it.
And when do you have that competition?
So it's around the 20th of May.
Nice.
So I fly out from New Zealand
To where?
to Darwin.
Oh, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, it's meant to be like 35 degrees.
Anyway, bro, I'm happy to be your manager if you can sponsor me for the
Yeah,
flights. Bro, how do you feel about the competition?
I'm excited. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really excited. This is my second time being able to represent New Zealand, and it's something that I never thought I could do.
But you did it once. And
Yeah.
You will do once again.
Yeah, and it's something that I never thought I'd do as a kid, like to represent my country in a sport.
And looking back, it's more like your 8-year-old would be very proud. The things you.
Yeah, he would be like, "What,
To be honest, I am proud. I am proud of you,
bro? I'm proud of you. Look at your podcast."
bro. Stop, bro. Stop. Stop making me emotional, bro.
Oh, bro, they would love it. The audience would love you crying right now.
Bro, look, thank you for that. And like I always see on social media as well, like you do your, like, I remember when we worked together, I drop you off to your practice as well. And
Yeah, bro.
in Christchurch, and
You were my chauffeur.
huh?
You were my chauffeur for a year, bro. You drove me around everywhere.
Of course, bro. I was your driver because you can't drive. Can you drive now or no?
Yeah, I can drive.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
good. Oh, yeah, because I remember you drove a car. Do you remember that? You drove my car or something? Let's not talk about it.
I was standing up to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, before I go, that's all the questions I have for you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But before I go to last question, I have a part where I let my guests ask me a question,
Yeah.
and it is only
Any
is-
question, bro. Any
no, it
question.
is only optional. You don't have to ask me a question.
Oh, bro, I've got so many questions.
It is only optional. But do you have a question for me?
I do have a question, but it's got, a little bit of a backstory.
Okay.
So yeah, so we have that history, that 6-year history.
Yeah.
Um, during our time being friends, I've noticed that you've had, you've also had your challenges,
Yeah.
your 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 barriers, and just seeing that you've grown into this freaking confident person, bro. I'm just so proud,
Thank you, bro. And I think you've been part of it.
bro. It's crazy to think, like 6 years ago we didn't even know each other and we
I
were
know.
forced to live together.
I know.
Like that first night, like what? There's this big brown guy, scary looking guy. Nah, just kidding. Just
I'm so
kidding.
glad you didn't say black.
Oh, bro. I hope you cut that bit out.
But anyway, look, here's the thing though. Like I want to say that because before I worked with you, I hadn't talked in front of people.
No, bro.
But I think I remember you encouraging me to talk in front of kids, and I did that.
Yeah, bro.
I think you've been really you've been part of it as well. Yeah, and thank you for that.
Thanks, bro. My question is, what was the one thing that scared you the most about that year in Christchurch?
The
Or
year
one that made that year in Christchurch with me and you.
Yeah.
What was the one thing that challenged you the most?
I think it was the uncertainty of not getting paid.
Yeah, it was a big financial strain. Eh?
It was because I mean, obviously like they paid for our food and everything, but I still have bills. I still have bills to pay, so I had to rely on my mom and dad, and I felt so bad. But it was the biggest challenge I feel like, and I feel like also it was the biggest challenge for me to be. I feel like you and my other friend who was Russian, I saw you guys as like more, feel like I would say holier than me. I feel like.
You know me, bro.
And I saw you as this guy who has, I mean, you have this amazing knowledge about theology, and Roshan has also amazing knowledge about Catholicism and theology as well. But I never had that. I still don't have it, and it kind of intimidated me. But I think at the end of the day, after probably 1 or 2 weeks, our chemistry was so good.
Yeah.
And I think each one of us was able to support each other to achieve their goals. And I think I think you would agree with me if I said that we had our differences, we had our struggles, but I think at the end of the day, we work really good as a team.
100%.
And it was like, I felt so bad that I had to leave 2 months ago, that I had to help my mom with the mortgage because my dad had to go back to Sri Lanka. But I felt so bad I couldn't finish it. I couldn't finish the year.
No, but you did.
And I did. I did my best, but I think I don't regret. I'm leaving because again, family is first, and I had to make a choice that either family or either the team. I had to go. And that is one of the best years of my life.
I know. I look back on it now, and it was the hardest.
Yeah, hardest too. Yeah, that's right.
It definitely made us.
It paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look at you now. You're the biggest guy in this corporate, looking after people.
And look at you, bro. I remember when you were first talking in front of kids, and you're like, and now you just won't be quiet. You don't even know.
Talk to my colleagues about that. They will tell you. Exactly that. Now I can't be like. But here's the thing, though.
You found your voice.
I did find my voice, and I also working I go to Toastmasters because I want to improve that. I want to improve my I always had a feeling, and I feel like I would say also calling that I want to do something with my public speaking. But I think I was very insecure about my voice. And I was talking to my friend about this earlier. When I turned 30, when I turned 27.
He's 30.
When I turned 27 last year, I'm 20. I'm 27 yet still. 27 last year, I bought this saxophone and I tried to learn it, and I did record myself talking. And I was like, when I watched that, I was like, oh, my voice is not that bad.
No.
I can do something with it. Then I think I was praying after a few days ago. That's when I got the idea, okay, I'm going to do a podcast. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to do my best.
Yeah.
And looking back to my first shooting day, bro, the filler words going out after every word. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and but
Just trying to agree.
But now it's like it's still there, but it's very less.
Yeah.
And so I guess like you learn everything as you go.
Yeah.
You don't know everything, and I'm just trying to do that too. I'm just trying to make a small difference, and we'll see how it goes. And I just want to be very consistent with what I'm doing right now, and yeah. And let me ask you one thing: where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
Great question.
You know me, bro. I always ask great questions.
I know. See, that's my filler as well.
Good question.
It's just making me think.
Yeah, that's
so you're going to probably
smart.
hear like 3 times.
That's
Good
smart.
question. Yeah. I think for myself, what I want to see myself in 10 years is still being fit, still being healthy, in a job that still inspires me to get up every morning, but also in a job that I'm making a difference, or I'm influencing people to be better, and better is not being like, behaving, but it's like as a better person. Everyone's growing to be a better person.
That's right.
My biggest fear in my life is staying in the same spot or not changing.
Yeah, like you need to move forward. Doesn't matter what you go through.
Yeah.
You need to move forward. And I think I was going through that last year as well. But I can't be more prouder looking back where I am today.
Amen.
Amen to that. Hey, I say it very humbly. Just praise God. My last question is for you. Is I think you're really good with this as well. What would you tell someone who's about to give up?
To the person that's about to give up right now, I feel like the future is so much more brighter than we ever think. There is times in my life where I've really just felt that darkness, and I'm like, is it ever going to get better? But legitimately, you don't know what you're going to feel like in the morning.
That's right.
Like, you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. My darkest moment, I'm so glad that I had the support and the courage to keep going, because look, there's so many opportunities that came from that.
That's right.
And I truly believe that every person has opportunities coming.
That's right.
That they have, there's this grace to every person that they're ever going to get abundance of opportunities and abundance of blessing. So don't give up.
Amen. And did you hear that, guys? The future is brighter than Josh's eyes. It will be. It's always like that, right?
Yeah. Brighter than your teeth, bro.
I love that. Okay. All right. Just want to say, bro, I had an amazing time.
Me too, bro.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
If I invite you again, would you come again?
100%.
I would never invite you again. Bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So. He's already milked me. He's got everything he needs.
Bro, again, I just can't. This is so good. I miss this.
Me too, bro.
I miss this. Are we still up for beer tonight?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Thank you for again coming. And this has been amazing. Just can't explain by the words. It's just been really amazing. And for the listeners, thank you for tuning in today. I hope we were able to inspire at least one person. That would be more than enough. And for the people, thank you for tuning in today. I leave you with a promise and a hope. I will be back with another courageous heart, like Josh Chisholm. And until then, be safe, be courageous, and God bless you. Man, it was been good.
Bro, I'm sweating, bro.
You're sweating because you're wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, bro.
This podcast is still growing, so every follow and share truly means a lot. Thank you for listening to Talk with a Courageous Heart.